Welcome to the Sword Art Online Wikia. This is your introduction to Sword Art Online Progressive Volume 4, Scherzo of Deep Night, which chronicles the story of Aincrad's 5th floor. The book takes a break from the overarching narrative of the Elf War campaign in favor of exploring relic-filled catacombs of Karluin, where certain conspiracies lurk within the shadows and pose a threat to the delicate equilibrium of the frontline player groups. With only 3 days till the new first year within Sword Art Online, the two main guilds of the clearers were preparing a joint New Year's party to promote cooperation and lift their spirits for the holidays. However, back in the beta, the 5th floor had been a treasure trove for player killers due to its design. Knowing that there was a band of PKers that sought to instigate bloodshed amongst players on the loose, the duo had to be more careful than ever. After the weapon scam and the botched attempt at duel PKing Kirito, the PKers had been oddly quiet on the 4th floor, a little too quiet. With both main guilds likely infiltrated by agents of the player killer band, and the 5th floor being the perfect place to incite some mayhem, the shaky balance between the main frontline guilds was about to be tipped over with a push from the mysterious players. It's in these circumstances that Asuna accidentally stumbles upon a secret meeting between two hooded men through a chain of misfortune befalling her. As the machinations of the hooded men threaten to embroil the frontline players in an unprecedented catastrophe, Asuna and Kirito were left with little to no time to find a party trustworthy and strong enough to tackle a series of unplanned challenges. Argo the Rat was ready to help, however, her information alone would not be enough to take down Fuscus the Vacant Colossus, the 5th floor boss. Going through a handful of trustworthy allies, Kirito managed to assemble a ragtag group consisting of himself, Asuna, Argo, Egil's 4-member bro squad, 2 moderates from the ALS, Shivata and his companion from the DKB, as well as Neza from the Legend Braves. Will this hodgepodge of players be enough to take on the floor boss and retrieve the drop item that could easily squash the brittle balance between the two main guilds on the front lines before it falls into the wrong hands and causes irreparable damage to the clearers? For more on Sword Art Online, make sure to visit the Sword Art Online Wikia. Check out these other SAO Wikia features that we know you'll find useful, and don't forget to follow us at SAO_Wikia on Twitter for the latest news on the series.